Welcome to your astrology and spirituality overview for Thursday, the 5th of November. Today we are going to be using the Archangel Gabriel Oracle cards, the Archangel of Communication, to see what spiritual message comes up for us. So the card that comes up is Vision Board. We have pulled this card before. It says create a board with images and words that inspire you. Usually when a message comes up more than once, it's because it is of importance or that we've heard it the first time, but we haven't taken action on it. Vision boards are so great for our focus. Part of spiritual practice that I have found really useful for me is the art of discipline within spirituality, because it can be very exciting, very overwhelming, particularly if we're on a new spiritual path and we're learning about, self-development, astrology, chakras, crystals. It can just get overwhelming. So having the discipline and the focus to have a board where we, just pinpoint
Could you
things.
use other prompts as well? So say someone, because obviously COVID has affected a lot of people's income. We love whales, and so we got this tiny little red dragon, and every time I see that red dragon, it makes me smile and have a warm feeling.
Yeah,
so,
that's lovely.
The dragon is the emblem of Wales. So can there be other sort of physical metaphors apart from the board?
Oh, definitely. It could be something like that. It could be a dragon. It could be a teddy bear. For me, I don't do it so much anymore, but I used to just draw a little dot on the wall and just spend 5 minutes just staring at it, because what that does is it kind of disciplines you to take some time out and to think about the things that you do want to bring into your life. We've just got to keep tricking our minds into a different way of thinking. It's like any other muscle in our bodies.
Yeah, and Mercury and Saturn continue their harsh angle, which has been going on for some while, which can lead us to think things down. So that's really helpful to try to practice not being conditioned into the feeling it's not going to work out. So having those physical reminders, or cutting things out from old papers or magazines, or even looking online and just finding some nice things which have upbeat and uplifting messages.
Yeah, I love that. So what's the astrology for us today?
Well, as I say, the Mercury-Saturn square is continuing. But what I liked about today was the fact that the Sun is very close to Juno, which is an asteroid. We've had this joke before. Did you know, Juno? And so that's saying, really, if someone was born today, I think they would be quite a profound communicator because of the depth of Scorpio, and Juno being very close to it. I think it's saying that when it comes to relationships, don't look at things too superficially. It's so easy to believe that people we don't like are 100% bad, and we diss them, as they say these days, because they're not our cup of tea, when in fact everybody has many different components, and some of their components might work very well for someone else. So just because they're not our particular cup of tea doesn't make them an evil person. And I think we're living in a society where everything is so flipping polarised.
Yeah, they call it cancel culture, don't they?
Very extreme way. So I think Juno conjunct the Sun is saying, look beneath the surface. Everything and everybody has some value. Even someone who may be really struggling with some kind of addiction or behaviour which is not very positive. They may be doing this because they're suffering at some level from a previous experience that was inflicted upon them. Some people say that we choose all of our paths. I kind of get that to a degree, because once your consciousness is raised, you can make more informed decisions. But I do find that quite difficult to understand. Probably because my father died when I was very young, and I didn't choose that, but some people would say, oh, you really chose that, man. I find that quite difficult. You might disagree with me. I won't be offended. So I think what Juno conjunct the Sun in Saturn in Scorpio is saying, dive deep, see the good in relationships, the good in people, even if they present in a different way from us, which often people do.
That is just so lovely. Thank you so much. And thank you for joining us here today. Be really honoured if you would subscribe to this channel if you haven't already.
Yeah.
And hit the notification bell, because that alerts you every time we drop a new video.
And please see underneath this video for your free daily horoscope from the 18 nut. Terms and conditions apply.
Until we speak again tomorrow, it is goodbye from him.
And it's goodbye from me. Take care. Bye.
Goodbye.